Okay, here we are. So we are in Ventures student book. We are in Unit 8, and we are on page 111. We stopped off at after listening to section A under 2. So now we're going to complete section B. Everyone, what happened at Monica and Todd's house? Someone broke into it. So the complete sentence would be, someone broke into Monica and Todd's house. What is it? Good. Number 2, where were Monica and Todd when the robbery happened? Visiting neighbors. That's the short answer. The long answer is, okay, Monica and Todd were visiting their neighbors when the robbery happened. Number 3, what did the robber steal? Her mother's ring. The complete sentence, the robbers stole Monica's mother's ring. So it's in the past, it's over. It was a quick instant event and it's over. It was not continuous, simple past. Number 4, how has the neighborhood changed? Short answer, more crime now. The long answer, the neighborhood has changed because there is more crime now. Number 5, what does Samantha think they should do? Short answer, start a neighborhood watch. Long answer, Samantha thinks they should start a neighborhood watch. Samantha thinks, she needs an S on the verb. Okay, great. Read, complete the story. We're going to go over the vocabulary words. We're going to listen and then fill in the blanks together in the story. First word, broke into. What is it? Broke into. Next, come over. Come over. Phrasals. Next, crime. Next, got in. Good, got in. Mess. Robbed. Make sure you're pushing out that last D sound. Robbed. Robber. Stole. Steal, stole, stolen. Past tense of steal. Stole. Next, worried. Okay, let's listen to track 24. And I would prefer that you not look in your book, look up or look at the birds or whatever. I can see outside.
Page 111,
see the birds.
Exercise 3A. Monica calls Samantha with bad news. While Monica and Todd were out, someone broke into their home and stole their TV, DVD player, jewelry, and some cash. Monica is upset because the robber took her mother's ring. She says the person got in through a window in the back bedroom. Samantha is worried. She says they never used to have so much crime in their neighborhood. She tells Monica that last week someone robbed their neighbor, Mr. Purdy, too. Samantha thinks they should start a neighborhood watch program. Monica agrees, but first she needs to clean up the mess in her house. Samantha offers to come over and help. Hey,
Okay, so that was pretty clear, and they were also speaking quite slowly to make sure that you understood. How many people understood everything they heard? Okay, good. So let's go back and fill in the paragraph. Everyone, Monica calls Samantha with bad news. While Monica and Todd were out, someone broke into their home and stole their TV, DVD player, jewelry, and some cash. Monica is upset because the robber took her mother's ring. She says the person got in through a window in the back bedroom. Samantha is worried. She says they never used to have so much crime in their neighborhood. She tells Monica that last week someone robbed their neighbor, Mr. Purdy, too. Samantha thinks they should start a neighborhood watch program. Monica agrees, but first she needs to clean up the mess in her house. Samantha offers to come over and help. Okay, so actually now I would like us to continue with that thought and or those thoughts and go into our workbook and turn to page 102. Okay. Complete the conversation. So we're not going to be able to listen because the QR isn't working in this format. So let's read the vocabulary. Broke into. So notice that that's also a linking. Broke into. What is it? Broke into. Good. Next, crime, robbed, robber, stole. Here we go. Did you hear that someone broke into Arthur's car last night and stole his computer? That's terrible. Arthur's really upset. He uses that computer for work, and it has the names and addresses of his customers in it. What's he going to do? Well, the computer has a secret code in it. If the robber tries to use it, an alarm will go off and tell the police where it is. That's smart. By the way, did you hear that someone robbed the bank on South Street last week? That's right, past tense. It's over. Next, there's so much crime in this neighborhood now. Section 2, circle the correct answers. Use the information in exercise 1. Number 1, what happened to Arthur? Someone stole his car, someone stole his computer, someone broke into his house, someone broke the computer. And it is, that's right, someone stole his computer. Number 2, why is Arthur upset? His car is broken, his car is expensive, his computer has a special alarm, his computer has important information on it. That's right, it's D. His computer has important information on it. Number 3, what will happen if the robber uses the computer? The police will find the car, the police will find the computer, The police will call Arthur. The police will call the robber. And the answer is the police will find the computer. Number 4. What happened at the bank? Someone left the bank. Someone closed the bank. Someone cleaned up the bank. Someone stole cash from the bank. That's right. Someone stole cash from the bank. Okay, let's go over to page 103. The vocabulary: break into, came over, got into. Remember, it says got in, got it, got in, got into. Robber, stole, worried. Okay, here we go. Yesterday, I put my gloves on the kitchen table. I came back a few minutes later and they were gone. I was worried. I thought, did someone break into the house? Was there a robber here? Then one of my neighbors came over. He had my gloves in his hand. He said, my cat got into your house through the window and stole the gloves. I don't know why, but he loves gloves. I'm so sorry. Next part. Circle the correct words. Number 1, 2 men robbed a bank on Main Street. Number 2, the same night, 3 robbers broke into a supermarket on Park Avenue. Number 3, the men made a big mess in the store. Cans and bottles were all over the floor. 4, the robbers set off the alarm, so the police came over right away. The police said, we were busy with 2 crimes on the same night. So robber could be, but um, 2 robbers implies there was only 1 person at each one, and we don't know how many people were there. So the correct vocabulary word is crimes. Okay, there we go. Finished with that. Let's now go back to our student book and turn to page 112. This is the past continuous. So continuous means the action is continual, it is happening, and it is either happening now or it was continuous in the past. Let's read. Grammar focus, questions and answers. Use the past continuous to talk about actions that were happening at a specific time in the past. The actions were not completed at that time. Question: what was Beth doing yesterday morning? She was cleaning her house. Next, what were the neighbors doing at 10 o'clock? They were watching TV. Remember, this is in the past, so the verbs are going to be in the past tense, and the second verb is going to be continual, using ing. Next, what were you doing Friday night? I was doing my homework. Past tense was, do needs ing to show that it was a continual action. Next, was Maria visiting a neighbor last night? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. Next, were they watching a movie at 8:30? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. Were you working overtime on the weekend? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. And the little dark peach box says wasn't is the contraction for was not. Weren't, the contraction for were not. Number 2, practice. Write complete sentences. Use the verbs in the word box below. Use the past continuous. Vocabulary: attend, babysit, bake, drive, eat, paint, play, study, visit, work, watch. Number 1, Roberto and Maya. Well, these are answers to what the policeman is asking each one of them. What were you doing at 8:30 last night? Roberto and Maya, we were watching a movie at the Rialto Theater. In the past was were. It was a continual action at that time, ing, watching. Next, me young. I was studying English at home last night. So again, you have to read the rest of the sentence in order to figure out which verb to use. Zero. I was driving to work. 4, Magda and Louie. We were eating dinner at Kate's Kitchen restaurant. 5, Ilian and Francine. We were attending a neighborhood watch meeting. 6, Susanna. I was babysitting my grandchildren at my daughter's house. 7, Claudia. I was baking a cake for my daughter's birthday party. 8, Layla and Mark. We were eating in the kitchen. 9, Daniel. I was visiting my friend and we were playing video games. 10, Mary and Sally. Sorry, we were working late at our hair salon. Okay, so that is the practice for past continuous. So in the next one, we're going to be going on to page 113, and it says, everyone, talk with a partner, look at the picture, ask and answer questions, use the past continuous and the verbs in the box. So we're going to start and see how many we get before this little session ends. Let's read the vocabulary words. Knit, play a game, read, sew, talk, watch TV. The example is, what was Bill doing at 7 p.m.? The answer, he was reading. Past tense was, it was continuous, ing, read, reading. He was reading. Okay. The next one, Alyssa. What was Alyssa doing at 7 p.m.? That's right. She was knitting, or she was knitting at 7 p.m. So we're going to stop here and pick up in the next video.